Good evening, YouTube. It's a energy filled night tonight. It's just so full of substance that I just am just overwhelmed with infinite mind and what is pouring out on me tonight. And oh, it's just so overflowing. I can't contain it. I have to flow it. I have to let it go. I have to begin to spread the awareness of all of this energy and power which infinite mind has. I want all of the people that hear to begin to be able to lift themselves to a higher place of substance and wealth and energy and power and healing and health. All of the wealth that you need and all the wealth that you would like to have in your life can be manifested once you raise your awareness to realize that all substance already exists. All substance awaits on us. Everything is waits on us. It is there waiting on us to raise our awareness. There's not anything good that's not waiting on us if we will but raise our awareness. Infinite substance. How infinite is substance? Well, you can't get any greater than infinite. If substance is infinite, that's as great as it can get. It's just like a putting zeros after one. How many zeros can you put out after one to get to an infinite amount? The zeros just keep going and going and going and going. And so that's the way it is with substance. Do you need more joy tonight? Do you need this evening? Do you need more peace? Do you need more strength? Do you need more energy? All of that is part of the infinite substance, which is from everlasting to everlasting, and the same yesterday, today, and forever. All of it is the same yesterday, today, and forever, and it's always infinite. The only thing missing is our awareness of it. And so let us get our affirmations together, and so the type of affirmations which will raise our awareness. Do you need more wealth? Do you need more prosperity? Are you seeking to try to manifest a dream home? Or are you needing a car for work? All of these things are part of infinite substance. Infinite substance contains the very idea of a nice home to take care of your needs, a home that'll take care of your needs, a car that'll get you to your career so you can have a satisfying career and be happy with your job and all of that is part of the ideal that is infinite, the infinite ideal. The infinite ideal says that you will be taken care of in every way, that you will be happy in every way, that you'll be joyful in every way, and everything that adds to your energy and everything that adds to your strength is already there and only awaits your awareness. And so, if the dream home that you are trying to manifest is something that will add to your joy and your strength and your happiness, uh, and will fill a need, substance, in other words, is the opposite of need. Substance is anything that will fill a need, and substance always is infinitely there to fill every need. There's not any need that doesn't already have its substance provided. God is infinite, omnipotent, omnipresent, and omniscient, including all substance and all answers. And it's a fallacy to say that, well, I will ask for an answer, and then the answer could be this, or the answer could be that, or it'll be this for one person, it'll be that for another person. No, all the answers were in the beginning, and they go from everlasting to everlasting. Every answer has already been made. Every answer, and that answer is that all substance is already created, and it's already waiting on us. There's not anything missing. That's the answer to every prayer, is there's actually not anything missing. If you've got the prayer, then the answer is already filled. The answer just says, lift your awareness. I am that I am. Lift your awareness to that. I am that I am is I am the answer to every prayer. I am the substance that fills every need. I am totally all of it. So, do you need more abundance? The answer is to lift your awareness that all abundance is already there and waiting on you. Get the success idea, is often been said. If you want success, get the success idea, and that success idea is that it is God's intent for you to be successful. To be successful in the area that will make you the most healthy and wealthy and wise and the most get the most out of life. Anything that will help you to get the most out of life, that's already the will of God, and that's already in the answer. Anything that'll make you healthier or happier or more joyful. So all it amounts to what the only thing that we need to do in order to get the answer of our prayer is just get our prayer, the words of our prayer down clearly in our mind as to what it is we're asking for, and then know that the substance of that answer is already there in infinite form, and we are already we are immortal. John 7:38 says, "He that cometh unto me out of his innermost being will flow rivers of living water." Not just one river, but rivers. We need to closely look at that verse. And Jesus, who was Jesus? So Jesus says, "I am the way, the truth, and the life," and He was the great I am. He's the beginning and the end, and that's who He was come representing as the Word made flesh. He come to represent that I am that says I am all substance, and I am every way, the way, the truth, and life. I am every way. I am every answer. I am all truth. And so to come to Him means to come to the truth and to come to the way and to come to the answer. And where is all of that found? The kingdom of God is within you. We come to within ourselves, look within ourselves to where the great I am reaches us and touches us and talks to us, and then we realize that out of that is where flows the rivers of living water, which are really means the rivers of immortality, the rivers of immortal water, the rivers of eternal water, the rivers of waters that will answer every prayer, the rivers of water that are all substance, and all of that's flowing out of us. All of that, all of the answers to prayer, and all the substance, and all the good, and all the immortality, and everything is flowing out of us. It's immortal water. It's life-giving water. It's water that brings every answer and all substance to us. And it's all of that is found within ourselves, the entire kingdom of God, the kingdom of He who is omnipotent, omnipresent, and omniscient, is all within us now. We just have to lift our awareness to it. And so we have to ask, only thing we need to do then is just ask ourselves, what substance do we feel like is missing from our life? What joy, what peace, what happiness, or what lack of health, or whatever it is that is missing from our life. And then we just begin to raise our awareness to the fact that all of that is already there. The fact that we are immortal actually is all the substance necessary. It actually is all infinite substance. Because if you are going from everlasting to everlasting, from infinite past to infinite present, as an immortal, then within that infinite time period, you're going to encounter all things. Every thing that is possibly could be or ever will be happens between everlasting and everlasting. And we have that immortality as an immortal person. So therefore we have this substance already available to us. That's the reason for immortality. Why have immortality? Why are we an immortal creature? And why are we coexistent with God? And why are we one with God? And why does the great I am speak to us within ourselves and flow out of us the rivers of of living immortality, the immortal water, the water that raises all things, the water that becomes the resurrection power to all things, the water that brings us up out of all things, the water that provides all joy, the water that provides all peace, the water that enables us to love all people, the water that makes us able to be patient and kind and gives us the fruits of the Spirit and all these things. Uh, what is the reason for all of that, to have all of that? It's because so that we can enjoy all substance, and that we can enjoy all wealth, and we can enjoy all health and all happiness. Therefore, all happiness has been given to us, all joy has been given to us, inherent in that immortality. That immortality, to not have those things would be, you'd have to take the I am off the immortality and go back to where it's just mortal, because those things are mortal, because they're not from everlasting to everlasting. They're only from one little short period of time to another little short period of time of just a few years, and they exist only in a one time period in one dimension. Whereas immortality exists across all dimensions and all time periods, and exists from everlasting to everlasting. That's immortality, and we are immortal. Therefore, all substance is inherent with us. It is only our lack of awareness to see that those things are already present. And so, raising our awareness then to see that not only are we immortal, but joy is immortal. Our joy is eternal. Joy is from everlasting to everlasting. There's no interruption in joy. Joy, there never was a beginning of joy. There never was a time when before that time there was no joy, or no energy, or no power, or no peace. There was never a time like that. And then all of a sudden, then it comes along here in a few millions and trillions of years, and all of a sudden, here's joy. All of a sudden, here starts up peace and love and wealth and health and prosperity and happiness, and all these things start. No, all of those things existed as long as God has existed, from eternal past to eternal future. Those things existed and always will exist. So they're part of the life of God. Wealth, health, prosperity, peace, goodness, gentleness, all of the things that we associate with the Spirit, with things that we associate with angels, the things that we associate with God, with infinite mind, with immortality, all of those things, all of those great and wonderful things that we so desire in our life, the idea of home, the idea of having a way to get to work, the idea of having a good career and a job, good education, all these things, all of the idea of all these things are things that existed in the very beginning. In John 1:1, in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was God, and the Word was God. In that very first Word was all of these things already. And then when Jesus came, he just manifested how all of that would come about, and it showed that how immortal all of us are, when he began to raise the dead and heal the sick and feed the 5,000 with 5 loaves and 2 fishes and all these kinds of things. He demonstrated wealth and prosperity and immortality and how all of that worked. But all of those things that he demonstrated were in the beginning and will always be around, and they're always available to us at any time. And so whatever it is that we're seeking in the way of substance, in the way of health, wealth, joy, peace, happiness, it's a matter of our consciousness and our awareness. And so that all comes under affirmations. We make an affirmation that contains those things which we want to receive, and then we affirm that we are receiving them. And every day we say, I receive that wealth. I receive that health. I know it's eternal. I know it's infinite. And I know it's for me, and I hereby receive it. So I'll talk to you then on the next video, and I hope you receive all this wealth and health that's available to you, and all this substance becomes yours tonight, this evening, that you have a good evening.